good afternoon, good evening and good morning, depending on where you are tuning in from and watching me from around the world. I'm Melanie and this is Love Light Truth, the Finding Happiness in Lockdown series. So thank you very much for joining me today. Thank you for taking the time out to honour yourself, give yourself some time out. As always at the beginning of these, I just want to take 5 conscious breaths just to reconnect. So if you join me now, we'll just take that time to honour ourselves. Breathing right down into the stomach. And one more. And as we do that, we just release all of the tension, all of the stresses that may be going on, and we just reconnect to ourselves. So how is everybody? Who have we got on? Hi, some comments. Oh, I hope you're well, thank you. Yes, I hope you are too. Been a while. Yes, everything's good at my end. How are things? What is going on today for everybody? Shall we start with our gratitude list, our daily exercise of gratitude? So let me know in the comments what is it that you are grateful for today. For me, I'm grateful for friends. I'm grateful for so I'm grateful for friends. Kind of taking up to I'm grateful for female company. I have had a lovely morning with a very good friend this morning and very grateful for that. And in combination with that, I'm very grateful for female company because I'm in a household full of men and male energies, there's 4 of them and 1 of me, so yeah, very much the only female in my house. And before you all worry, and no, I haven't just popped out a couple more kids. We have pets, but they are also males. So yeah, there's 4 male energies in this house, and just me. So it's very nice to spend some time in female company. So yeah, I'm grateful for friends. I'm grateful for female company, and also I am very, very grateful for nature. Again, it's one of those that keeps coming up for me. That's just something I'm very, very grateful for. I love going and spending time in nature, amongst the trees, amongst just feeling the energy and taking in that universal power, and it's so healing and calming. Well, for me, everybody's different, but that is, I connect more when I'm around it, and surprisingly, or not surprisingly, a lot can come up for me, and I can work through and process a lot of things when I'm in and around nature. And so yeah, that's lovely. I love it when that happens. It fires me up and gets me all excited, and it's wonderful to be able to process things and get the awareness of things. It's such a magical gift that we all have. So do let me know what's your gratitude for today, what your 3 things you're grateful for, either on the live or if you're watching this on replay. Do let me know. So today I want to talk about being fine. We all when we have kids, it changes us. you know. Some of us know it's going to happen. Some of us are in denial and, oh no, it won't change me, you know, but it does, whether you like it or not. Every little bit, you know, somewhere, somehow, it changes us. And especially as women, no offence men out there, but especially as women, we go into overprotective mode. You know, we want to, not just protective, but just in a caring, nurturing, mothering way. You know, we look after our children, we look after the pets, and we even end up normally looking after our partner as well. Sometimes that's not all the case, and this is generalising. You know, I'm very lucky that I'm not in that position anymore, but you know, I have been. I've been in that situation where you do have to treat your partner as a child almost. So I've been there and I know how that feels, but what I'm getting at is that it's very, very easy to ignore ourselves, and this is the case with or without children in our lives, but especially more so when you do have children. You know, you're looking after them, you're running around, you're concerned about their welfare. You know, oh, is he safe running around doing what he wants? You know, you're always constantly thinking about the kids and everybody else, your parents if they're unwell or elderly, you know, your friends, everybody around you. We're very good at looking after them, but when do we stop and look after ourselves? When do we actually put ourselves first and love ourselves? You know, not egotistically, not selfishly, not you know, society's very good at telling us that it's a bad thing to have self-love and to spend time on us, but actually it's not. You know, if it's done in a loving way, you have to take time for yourself and you have to love yourself. And as mothers, as parents, you know, we forget to do that. It's on the sideline, it's not important. You know, our heads, that's how we tell, that's our belief, that's what we think, that's what we do a lot of the time. But actually it's very important. It's really, really important for us to have that time for ourselves. And so many people I know will answer the question of, so how are you? And it's so easy just to go, yeah, I'm fine. You know, I do it, I've done it. I try really hard not to do it these days. If there is something bubbling up, I will talk about it. But it's very, very easy to just go, yeah, I'm fine, and dismiss it, and not actually talk about what's on your mind or talk about anything that is coming up for you. And so I really hate that phrase now. I hate me saying it myself, you know, and I hate it when I hear other people say I'm fine, because to me that word or that phrase, it actually, to me anyway, means I'm not okay, I'm putting on a brave face. And there's a lot of people that, you know, will turn around and snap back at, oh well no, I am fine, I am really fine, there's nothing there. And I would always question that. I would always say, well, if you were happy, you would say you were happy. If you were joyous, you would say you were joyous. If you know, you're having a wonderful day, then say you're having a wonderful day. But to be fine is just like, it's just down the middle, isn't it? It's just plain and a boring word, you know. It's not actually descriptive in any emotion, even anger or pain or upset, you know. It's just very melancholy, and yeah, to me it's used so often just to cover up something that I don't want to talk about. It's putting a plaster on something instead of attending to the wound and looking at actually why you feel like that or what's going on for you in your life. It's just putting a sticky plaster over it. I don't want to deal with that. I'm going to put a mask on. I'm going to put that to the one side and pretend it's not there. I'm not important. I haven't got time to deal with my things. I haven't got time to look after me. I've got to look after the kids. The kids are more important, or the hubby. The hubby's been out at work all day. You know, I've got to look after him and make sure he's okay in the evenings, you know. But if you start to find yourself always saying I'm fine, and this might not be the case for you, you know, this is very, you know, it's not the same for everybody. It's not, we don't live in a place where we're all the same, and that is a beautiful thing. But I would just question, if you are one of these people that always responds with, yeah, I'm fine, are you really fine? Are you really truly okay? Or is there a little girl or boy, you know, it maybe this does happen for men. Maybe, you know, if you're a stay-at-home father, perhaps, you know, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I mainly work with women, so, you know, on the majority of cases it's women, and you might just find that you have the little girl inside of you who's desperately just kind of sad or not getting the love and attention that actually she needs and wants, and maybe she's trying to be heard. Maybe she's trying to reach out. Maybe she's asking you for their love. Maybe you need to just find some time to sit down and actually work out what it is that you do want, or what would make your little girl happy, you know. And this isn't, you know, I'm not saying you are unhappy, you know, you might just be fine, you know, but it's very, very rare that we are just fine in life. You know, life is a roller coaster. It comes in waves. We're either up or we're down. You know, there's very little time in life when we are just bobbing along. So I would, yeah, just question whether there's something underlying that you're not being truthful and honest to yourself about. And perhaps next time, you know, someone does ask you, how are you, how's your day going, you know, instead of just, oh yeah, I'm fine, and disregarding it and I'm not important, you know, just breathe into your body, just answer honestly, you know. Today is a good day. I am feeling enlightened. I've had a wonderful morning and I'm in a really good place. You know, that's answering the question truthfully, honestly. You're giving that person an actual answer rather than just 2 words. A, it starts a conversation if there's one to be had, and B, you're expressing yourself, you're being honest about how you do feel. And on the flip side, it might be, do you know what? No, I'm not fine. I've had a really bad day. I'm stressed out. Here, you know, if it's your partner, here, you take the kids for a bit. You know, again, they need to know the your true feelings. You know, if you just keep saying to your partner, I'm fine, I'm fine, I'm fine, then that is what they will think is the case. They will think that you are fine, and you don't need help. You don't need anyone to bounce off of, or either help, you know, physically with things around the house and looking after the kids and childcare, or mentally, you know, being able to release frustrations and stress and worries. So yeah, just try to look at your vocabulary and see how you answer people. So I invite you to share, you know, be honest with yourselves and open with the group. Are you someone that always says I'm fine? What does that mean to you? Is it always, are you always as truthful as you perhaps maybe think you are? Or could you be even more honest and even more truthful with yourself and then with others around you? So I'm aware that you know, many of you are mums or dads, and I'm always very conscious that, you know, you're very lovingly giving your time to look after you and watch these videos, but I'm also very aware that you have children in the background most of the time screaming and probably wanting your attention again by now. So I'm going to love you and leave you and wrap this up so that you can get back to your day. But I just want to thank you again for joining me, and yeah, just get you to think about your vocabulary, whether you're hiding anything that even you're not aware of just yet, and to question how often it is that you just say, I'm fine. Until next time, take care. Bye.